Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Ashikin Binti Joblee. My student ID 9111021357720001. Student from OUMH1303 Learning Center. I am currently studying in Bachelor of Management with Honor, and now I want to present for you for subject OUMH1303 English for Oral Communication. By the way, for this May semester 2020, the topic that I chose for my presentation were poor academic performance by the pupil in mathematics, science, and English subject in school. I'm being here is to inform and explain about the description of the problem defined and the method to overcome the poor academic performance involving the three major subjects in school. Firstly, I will discuss on the problem that need to be addressed and the explanation about description of problem identified for the subject. Secondly, I will discuss about what action that member of association can take part in to overcome this problem. And finally, I will provide some solution on raising fund to help PTA carry out all projects to overcoming the poor academic performance by the pupil involving the three major subjects. My fellow audience, as we know, parents and teachers of the association, thus it is important to be involved and to acknowledge the power of education for our future generation. With advancement of technology and information, it is important for us to provide the best education for our children in every level. I also intend to give some suggestions in order to solve the problem. Such matter has been identified previously includes parent concern about the poor performance of their children, especially in mathematics, science, and English language. Parent agree for teacher and student in improving the teaching and learning style for the particular subject. Also to find some solution in order to overcome the insufficient funds to carry out school project. Recently, there have been major concerns from parents relating to their children's poor performance in academic in school. Many students seem to have difficulty on particular subjects which are mathematics, science, and English language. I also concerned that we know there have been a major change happen to our education syllabus that require change to particular subject. Perhaps those changes did affect our children performance in their studies, but to blame on such change solely would not be fair. The rising number of complaints from parents should be taken seriously by the teacher and the school, as it is a responsibility of both parties to find out the solution of it. A parent involvement in children education consistently found to be positively associated with a children's academic performance, no? It has been defined and measured in multiple ways, including activities that parents engage in at home. For example, parents should make sure that they spend some time with their children in solving homework. Parents also may encourage their children to read books related to the subject and do some revise. It also may help. And the distinction between the activity parents partake in and the attitude parents have toward the education has highlighted by several recent studies. Internal motivation to students is a parental involvement indirectly to the educational progress of children in school. The second main point that I have here, education does not involve blackboard, chalk anymore. It's in a wide new experience for our new generation. At a young age, our children are exposed to difficult subjects such as science, technology, language, and problem solving. Also, other subjects who are familiar like geography, history, and many seems simple, but topic discussed nowadays is getting complicated. This is where our role as a parents and teachers should be played. As parents, we should monitor our children's interest and focus in study. With a little help, encouragement from parents, I believe that the student could achieve the better result each time, no? The Parent-Teacher Association should ensure that the parents are well informed about any particular weakness in the children and what they are weak, what they are strong with in the study through academic report, via telephone, short message messenger, and any other medium. Like now we got WhatsApp, WeChat. Teaching may be the only role for teacher in school, but with a little attention to every student could help them pay attention to the learning process in the classroom. In order to solve the problem, the PTA should encourage the teacher, especially the mathematics, science, and English language, try new technique and learn to attract students. Such new technique, who knows, may include electronic medium or a new type of media such as internet, computer, video, audio, field trip, and many more. The use of the computer in the teaching and learning activity at present, able to help students to master the subject that they are weak. To overcome the gap in technology, education, and the mastery of information technology, school improvement should be made taking into account and provision of basic amenities such as provision of software, internet facility, database, various necessary infrastructure. Not forget, teacher should be proactive in attracting students to listen to them by giving reward to the student that perform good and give a punishment for otherwise. For my third main point, in order to provide such medium, schools should have some suitable fund to support all the projects that they are planning to do. Lack of funding may interrupt the process of learning for our children. Yes, we know. To attract such funding for the student, parents, teachers, and schools should cooperate for sake of education. This can be done through organizing some charity fund or sales, mini carnival, or agree to pay some amount fees to the association. Parent-teacher association can also organize seminars and motivational camp for students in school. Sometimes programs like this are important in order to create awareness and motivate students to continue learn and succeed. Academic performance also depends on the level of their motivation to strive, to learn.
But the problem is the lack of activities that can motivate student learning, such as motivation program and outdoor activities such as study tour. To implement the program, must have the financial resource and also energy resource. The PTA can also plan and organize an activity like bazaar for all people around the school to get involved, where parents and teachers will take part in bazaars and sell variety goods like handicraft, used clothing, flower, agricultural, livestock, food and drink. The part of the proceeds from the sales we will donate to school. In addition, maybe can organize some sport game like badminton, soccer, volleyball, or even traditional carnival. It's an effort to raise funds to address the problem faced. The fund that get raised can be used as welfare and can give benefit to the school to help students with contribution in the form of equipment such as amplifier, computer, projector, and the other required by the school can solve the problem that requires student learning, especially for those who are less fortunate in their family, who could not afford such things like others.
For conclusion, teacher and school should not be the only party that are responsible for the poor performance in the academic of the student. The parent and student itself should also participate and help to identify the reason toward the problem. When the parents get involved in the classroom, more hands-on activities such as simply could not be managed without additional help become possible. Children do need to learn in a group setting, and with parent and teacher working together, children do need to see that the group of parents and teacher working together, they can find success with their education. A contribution that can be implemented by parents in cooperation with school teacher would be implement extra class to help students, especially students who less intelligent, in order to strengthen their skills and knowledge learned in the classroom in order to exchange their performance and achievement in learning to control subjects that they are weak in. And advancement in technology and information should be used wisely by all parties to improve the academic performance and also the learning and teaching method at the school. As a teacher works to involve parents, their relationship with the children also tend to improve. With more time with each children, increased understanding, and more exciting curriculum, children respond more positively to the teacher. Education in any form is a lifelong learning experience that happens to everyone. Parents are always the closest companion that set attitude of their children. Along the way, school and teacher also play a role mold these children into a better shape for the nation. Parent concern and teacher attention may help students feel more useful and inspired to be more than an ordinary person. Children who see variety of concern of adults working to help them improve their school performance respond positively. It's leading to increased achievement. This involvement makes it clear to children that schooling is important. A commitment, cooperation, and contribution of various stakeholders such as community, parents, students, teachers themselves, are very important in maintaining excellence as a new generation of students as individuals who are able to contribute and develop the community. So that's all for my presentation today. Thank you for spending your time, listen to my presentation, and till we meet again next time. Thank you. Bye.